Whoa, hi there, fire signs. Doing this a little bit differently for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Instead of doing collective readings, I'm going to break up the readings with signs because, especially here lately, they've been so similar that it's just for time's sake and for my other hobbies, and I offer private readings. So just for all of that, that's why I'm doing this. So as always, I open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels, entities that have a high message for you, or something that will help. When I say high, positive, something that will help you with whatever goal it is that you have, or whatever it is, with whatever it is. All right, so then that's my mom, the angel in the picture, helping us facilitate this. Ooh, what is going on? Fire signs. All right. Fire signs. A new cycle. A new cycle. The great serpent. A new cycle of the Ouroboros. One thing might come to an end and close, but something else begins. This is about maybe getting control over certain areas of your life, certain aspects of your life. This could relate to Capricorn energy. The Saturn is about consequences, but it's not always like it's not, I'm not looking at it as bad card here. I'm looking at it as like a certain level of decisiveness and control on your part. It's just bringing in a new experience. Bringing in a new experience. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, so whenever you get the blood card in any reading with these cards, the Alchemy deck, Sun Splendor, by the way, on the bottom. Like a lover's energy. It's bringing happiness. The blood card is bringing life and vitality to everything that it reaches. And if you think of what does blood do, well, it circulates throughout our body, constantly getting oxygenized and deoxygenized, because it's transporting all of that oxygen, minerals, good things around, right? So the blood flow is very important, and it's extremely important, as you notice that the blood flow to a new cycle is really, really important to feel the life and the vitality that you may want to choose, because you see this serpent, even he is lit up with this red, blood red color, because it's signifying also the message of this is the start of a new cycle. This is mysterious being thrown in here. Oh, might be the action and consequences of some type of moon magic, whether you intentionally did it or not. What you're just like, what you did, what intentions you set out there. Maybe even stronger, maybe you were intentional in setting some kind of intention for this last new moon that we had. And so something might be really manifesting for you going along the moon cycle. You're extracting the sap from the moon plant. Like it says, the sap of the moon plant. You're extracting all the wonderful divine feminine aspects. There's a gentleness to it. You have a black rose and you have a red rose. That's interesting too, because this is like, what can you create? You're going to be able to receive and be open to receive just about anything here. We'll go ahead and switch to, and after some kind of really big journey to the underworld, or your underworld with Pluto, change and transformation. It's a rebirth of some area in your life where you're taking more control than you have in the past. It's just, that's what it's really screaming to me. All right, I am using the Psychic Tarot, and then I have regular tarot too. I have a few things. Actually, let me move them over. For our fire signs, what do you have? What else do you want to have? What else do you want to give us? Messages next 48 hour that can help us. Next 48 hour. The Six of Pentacle in the reverse. The Four of Wands. I feel like you're not taking any compromises for this next step up, level up in your life. You're not compromising. You're gonna get exactly what you want because the intention is so strong, and because the passion for whatever this is, whatever, like it says, foundation and achievements. This is like the Six of Pentacles reverse. This is like the Four of Wands upright. Which, to tarot readers, it can be a marriage card, but look at this. We have a house, we have a family, we have a rainbow, we have miracles. Or promise of miracles. After a time of suffering and silence, perhaps with some depression or anxiety, of hopelessness, of feeling like, if I'm in this underworld, how the heck am I going to... You know what I mean? Looking at every truth and consequence of every decision maybe we've ever made, and being like, feeling a little stuck, but look what comes out, your own energy, the sun. So this could be, and I'm going to include, this is fiery energy, right? Fiery. Leo, Aries, Sag, light, the sun. What was off balance and not reciprocal is going to be replaced with what feels good and in alignment with your soul and in alignment with others also. And you're going to be celebrating. I mean, I know how cliche that sounds, but there's a major decision. You could have mental conflict over a major decision in your life where it's like this or that, but I don't think it's going to be too hard to know what you want after you've been in the Nine of Swords. The best thing I can say about that energy is you have so much time to reflect, or so much going on in your headspace. Not necessarily time all the time, but your mind is off somewhere else and it's thinking of everything. It's thinking of everything really that you don't want, which is a way of manifesting, but you don't really want to do, you don't want to focus on what you cannot fix or control, because you can get, even though that state of mind is necessary to feel and heal emotions and feelings, it is not necessary to stay in that energy forever. So it says choose wisely. It's in the reverse because it's the Seven of Cups. When it's in the reverse, it tells me that whatever you are choosing to put on your path, to pledge your allegiance to, make sure that it's done with a clear mind is what it's saying. Yeah, okay, so the Two of Swords reversed, so I'm going to have to get clarification on that. Maybe it's really hard to see that there even is a decision at this point. Maybe the decision hasn't come to you yet, or this, like, coming out of a time where it was difficult, where there was challenges every turn, and now coming into a time in your life where you'll be making memories of love, sharing it with a soulmate from maybe even another life, another dimension, another dimension. It's a song. Intergalactic. I don't know all the words, but anyway, yeah. That song. So maybe you're intergalactic. You are a star seed, maybe. Mental conflict. Oh, it's because of not seeing things clearly. I'm telling you, whatever it was that was impairing your vision, yeah, take those glasses off. Keep the rose ones on if you want, but just know and be aware of what's really going on. Invest in yourself. Page of Pentacles in the reverse is exactly what that means. Invest in yourself. It's time to like expect more from yourself and less limitations. Whatever you feel like you're stuck in, it's saying that it's actually really shallow. Everything that feels much bigger than what it actually is. These are like rags. they're like store cloth rags, store shop rags, you know. They can be kind of like moved away easily. And you may feel like, oh, well, there's all this emotion right up here, but it's very shallow. You're not going to drown in it. It'll hardly even touch you. That's the message. There's more fear than there is reality of a restriction or a limitation. There's more fear. So you're bringing the light. So you're bringing the light. 19, the sun. Bringing the light. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is the good news card. Good news is coming. Playfulness, flirtiness, new passionate beginnings. New passionate beginnings. That's what that stands for. So it's whatever whatever is coming after this being in a Pluto place. That Nine of Swords, Pluto, goodness. Time for some good news. Time for having more fun with what you're doing and how you're doing it. The Fool in reverse is like you do have this partnership or alliance here, and something that's going to turn out really great. Something that you will celebrate. It is going to require like there's going to be tests of faith along the way. Opening your heart is going to be really important, especially during times of great change with the Tower, which I think the Tower is inside you. When we decide to open up the heart space, it's going to unleash a lot of stuff. Good news stuff. But I have a feeling something's going to start being very busy for you, or will speed up, will pick up for you, very busy. And there's the soulmate energy again, the Six of Cups. Like I said, this is a connection. It's strong. It's meant to be on your path. When you put yourself out there, you're brave and confident. It attracts several here soulmate energies that are meant to be on your path. Should you choose to go down the path with one of them, and this connection is very special. The Queen of Wands is special. This is. Maybe this is a new cycle with some kind of like performing energy of yours. Or maybe this is just something you do really good, like at a job or a skill. Something that you can kind of show off that, hey, I can handle this. Being viewed as attractive, psychic. Wow, 2 suns. Being viewed as inspirational to others, but also very giving to others, of yourself, of everything. But this is the Spitfire energy, and there's a little black cat down there. The Sun, happiest card in this deck, every deck, any deck, if you get a Sun card. So you have the light and you have the Sun, 1919. Tell us more, let's get a different deck. Tell us more about the Tower. Change. The change. Queen of Wands, attracting whatever they want to them, and things attract to them that they don't even want to entertain, but it's going to be attracted because of how authentic you are in that energy. What about the Tower? Oh, it's a perspective shift after some waiting for the sun to show the way, or for the sun to come out. The Two of Wands says you'll be aligned. Again, it feels like aligning with another person or a partnership that can help with you expanding your vision and help you with your vision. And if this is just you, then it's like you planning out, okay, this is what I want to do. But either way, it's becoming really aligned with what you're here to passionately do. I'm not going to pull any of those unless they flip out. Okay. The Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This could be a past situation or person that something didn't work out. Maybe they didn't put in enough or didn't have much passion. This could be a past mistake that we're moving on from with ourselves or within ourselves. After a period of no movement, all of a sudden the Chariot's here and the 8 of Cups because you're going towards your 9th cup. It's going to be part of like a new journey for you. The 9th cup is the wishes in the sky. And it's also represented by the stars, meaning that whatever this is aligned. And the Chariot moving forward, gaining momentum, being very aware that like you're the driver. Therefore, you have to be aware. We have 2 of Pentacles again on the and also because you're doing so much. It's really important for you to be present while you're doing everything that you're doing. So that just speaks more to that what you're doing is so important, right? I need to realign your compass, let go with identifying with the disappointments of the past, and accept these new opportunities. 2 aces, this new opportunity with the soulmate energy. After you let go of this, find different direction or a new direction that actually point the things in the past, the disappointments you don't line up with anymore. That's why the communication is bad between you and whoever these cups were associated with, is because you're not resonating like that anymore. And so 2 of Pentacles is you're doing a whole lot, trying to balance some things that don't need to be in your direction, your line of sight. So the new opportunity for money, finances to improve, the new opportunity for something loving to enter your life. It can be both of those things, but that means big news that's handed by God. Okay, the hand of God is like, here you go. So it's a powerful energy. I must say, it's a powerful energy. Let's go ahead and get different cards. Let's get some tea leaves on this. Yeah, broom. I have new home, new attitude, changes, choices, and decisions with the 2 of Pentacles also, especially if you get that card. Oh, I have star, a guaranteed success. Whatever you're emotionally detaching from, it's written in the stars. Your 9th cup, your wishes fulfilled. Guaranteed success. Shield, you need to defend yourself. I have horseshoe. So shield, you need to defend yourself. And then mountain came out, major challenge to overcome. And then the horseshoe, you have good luck though. Crown, I have honor and respect will come to you because of like whatever this mountain is that you've had to go through. But look, don't worry about the path. You will be shown the way. I keep noticing there's a mountain in this picture and you have the ace, you have the pathway. So like this candle says, the stars are aligned for a path, for a direction, and you'll be shown the way. And your direction has nothing to do with the past and everything to do with something kind of new. Okay, I trust your psychic ability, basically. Trust your intuition at this time. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. And then look, that's the Chariot. That's the journey. That's the carriage that takes you there. Tulip, great passion. And then boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I'm really surprised we didn't get the Ace of Wands out here. But, oh, look, there's my life path. Number 9, Ascension number 9, Buddha plane, spirit determines everything. That's what I said, something's aligned. Camping, youth director, spiritual support, education, lead by example, volunteer. Maybe that's why I'm fixated on these mountains, because a lot of you all might be going to a camp or the mountains or something. Something like that, something outdoorsy like that. Like the grill is coming up. In my mind, maybe I'm not hungry. I just ate. So I don't know, a grill. 2, water, a flood of mental emotion. Indigo child, born between 1988 and 1998. Ascension number 3, air, in-breath decodes energies. In-breath decodes energies. Youth director camping, it says spiritual support, educate, lead by example, and volunteer. Maybe this is to get fresh air, to go out for, even if it's just a drive somewhere. I'm getting that. Why do I keep, because it's essential for you to get out in nature. There we go. Simple as it can be. Claircognizance, a clear knowing. It feels like this way, this way, the candle, the star, is going to be shown to you through a clear knowing, or a reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader. And then again, with the number 9, I put it back in the thing. But spirit determines everything. Ascension number 9. That's kind of when you surrender and let go, I think. I feel like that is. But maternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance by mother's line. Demonologist, X, with a circle around it. Entity vanishing and removal. Maybe you're good at that. Some people are. Chakra healer, clearing and balancing. I think probably most people are, but like you have to have a strong belief to deal with some of those things, and some of y'all do. So number 8, ascension number 8, mental plane, seed crystal, 8 through 10 chakras activated. I just saw something about that on YouTube. A person doing a reading regarding these chakras activating. I wish I knew the name. But I guess you could just type it in and then click the date or whatever to be within this week, and you'll find it. Clairaudience, clear hearing. It might be coming across as a tone that kind of gives you a clear knowing, and then those two things working together is kind of what I'm getting or picking up on here. Not one definite set of anything. Okay. Angel number messages. Wow. Number 13. Death card. Change, transformation, underworld, Pluto showing up again. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook will keep you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. Then I have 10-10. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. 12-12. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into a reality. I am focused. 27, I am expressive. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and you want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I'm expressive. And then a very expressive number 3, expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I'm charismatic. And up until you're guided to go somewhere, because I really feel like this coming out the way it did is meaning that is very spot on with your path probably changing. But until that happens, master number 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. 77, I am brave, is on the bottom of that deck. Telling you to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. And that's what I've got for you. Fire signs. Thanks for joining me. If you need a private reading, you can reach out in the description box below. Should be that information and the decks used. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.